नित्यानन्देश्वर समारम्भां नित्यानन्देश्वरि मध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। इस समय हमारे साथ उपस्थित सभी दर्शकों और भक्तों का मैं प्रेम एवं आशीर्वाद सहित स्वागत करता हूं। I welcome all the devotees, disciples, Samajis, Satsangis sitting with us all over the world through Nithyananda TV, Sadhana TV, Janashri TV, Ishwar TV and through two-way video conferencing. Cities sitting with us in two-way video conferencing all over the world. Dubai, Vaidyanatham, Hyderabad, Gupta Kashi, San Jose, Madurai, Ohio, Prayag, Nithyananda Nagara, Bangalore, New York, Varanasi, Nithyananda Nagaramu, Hyderabad, Bangalore City Center, Hong Kong, Sirgari, Toronto, Kailasam, London, Kashi, Nithyananda Nagara, Bangalore, Kulim-Tiruttani, Tallahassee-Florida, Redmond Washington, Oman, Shivagangai, Calgary, Amarnath, Colorado Springs, USA, San Antonio, Texas, Coimbatore, Dhyanapetham, Houston, Kalahasti, Tiruvanmiyur, Chennai, Oklahoma, Somanatham, Washington DC, Sripuram, Scottsdale, Arizona, Kuala Lumpur, Parani, Calgary, Amarnath, Seattle, Chidambaram, Singapore, Singapuram, Guadalupe, Rameshwaram. I welcome all of you with my love and blessings. Today, I especially welcome all the devotees and disciples gathered in Los Angeles Nithyananda Vedic Temple for Kalpataru Darshan. Today I will expand on the power of being powerful and how being powerful always makes your space into reality. Yes, I can see some more cities joining. Oman, Shivagangai, Enriching Temple, Bidadi, Colorado Springs, USA, San Antonio, Texas, Redmond, Washington, Kulim-Tiruttani, Tallahassee-Florida. I welcome all of you with my love and blessings. Feeling powerful, not allowing powerlessness in your inner space. Feeling powerful. Feeling strong. Listen. Feeling powerful. Feeling strong. Yes, some more cities joining. Toronto, Kailasam, San Jose, Madurai, Hyderabad, Gupta Kashi. Blessings to all of you. One of the greatest lessons I learnt in my life, be blissful, everything around you will happen in a best way, auspiciously, beyond your expectation. Understand? In a best way, auspiciously, beyond your expectation. Continuously being blissful, being in a very powerful space, continuously raising yourself to that powerful space, why powerlessness enters into you? It is nothing but incompletions. Some form of incompletion, please listen. One incompletion is enough to keep you powerless 24 hours. Just one incompletion is enough. It can keep you powerless your whole life. Do not allow incompletion, even one incompletion in you. Bring yourself again and again and again to the space of completion. Bad news is you have to practice again and again. Good news is it is possible. Understand? The biggest wealth any human being can have is completion. Listen. Today, I'll give you the signs of possibility, making what you want as reality. This is one of the very powerful signs. I myself received it from a great master, who in turn received it from his guru, which comes maybe at least from the 10,000 years old Vedic tradition. Signs of making what you want as reality, creating the space for possibility. Please understand. Your mind is established in the space of impossibility, because the more and more you believe in impossibility, only then more and more you can be exploited by the delusion and illusion. You will be kept in the illusion. You will be kept deluded only if you believe things are impossible. In any front, whether it is personal front, social, business, relationship, in any front, please listen. When you are born, you are like a being landed on the planet Earth. Once you form the root patterns in you, root pattern means the deep identity which you create about you and others. Please understand. Don't think you carry only identity of you. You also carry the identity of the world inside you. And look at the world only through that. That is what I call root patterns. The identity through which you see you and the world. Through these root patterns, if you see the world, that is called agamya, means default future. This is the right word I will use. Through your root pattern, Seeing the world is default future. Through the impossibility, means not possible, you continue to see the world. Continuously seeing the world through the concept of impossibility this time especially as a Mahamandaleshwar of Mahanirvani Akkada, we are officially organizing the Kumbh Mela. Understand this science which I am explaining. The root pattern which you are carrying about you, with that, if you continue to live, you will have a default future which is called agamya karma. That will always be very destructive. If you complete with all that root patterns and create a new space of completion, and live completing all your incompletions, that is living your prarabdha. If you decide to take your life in your hand and rewrite your future, that is Ishwaratva, being a leader. Being a leader means rewriting your future. Please understand, I am not teaching you personality development. No. In personality development, how much ever you struggle, whether you win or lose, you will be struggling. For example, if you are trying to drop your smoking, quit smoking. If you win, if you win successfully, if you are successful by dropping the smoking, even after that you will be struggling to maintain the same status, means without restarting the smoking. If you fail, of course you have failed. Even if you win, you will be struggling. Same way money. If you fail, you fail. If you win, you will be struggling to maintain the same status. Whether you win or fail, you will continue to struggle in all personality development efforts. So all personality development efforts leads you only in more stress and more bondage. So listen, I am not interested in doing a personality development program here. I am interested in helping you to rewrite your future. Means a total complete disconnect from your past root patterns, from the past ideas you carry about you and the world, completely creating a new idea about you and life. This is what Krishna says in Gita to Arjuna, Divyam dadami te chakshu. I am giving you the divine vision. Please understand. The matter, the walls around you, the chair you are sitting, and the house you are living, the matter around you is not reality. How that matter occurs to you is reality. Whether you are in the temple or in your house, the wall is same. But in the house, that wall, you feel it is your house and it is yours. In the temple, you feel this belongs to the God. This is temple. Matter may be same, but how it occurs to you is reality. So please listen. If the matter occurs to you, causing pain and suffering, you are in hell. If matter occurs to you, causing joy and completion and fulfillment, you are in heaven. The good news here is, whatever way the matter occurs to you can be transformed. Can be transformed. How the matter occurs to you can be transformed. I can say the same truth. Last 10,000 years our rishis are repeating. Last 10 years I am repeating. Last 10,000 years our rishis are repeating. Last 10 years I am repeating. How the matter occurs to you is reality. No one else can change the way matter occurs to you. No one else can interfere in your completion space. I tell you, no one can enter into your completion. No one can change the way reality occurs to you. You are the master of your reality. You are the master of your reality. Just yesterday, the Acharya Mahamandaleshwar of Atal Akkada, Shukdevanandji came to Haridwar and we all went to have his darshan. All of you may be remembering the Swamiji who came December 27th on my birthday and announced that Paramahamsa Nithyananda will be the next Atal Acharya. He will be the next successor. You might be remembering. Atal Akkada is the oldest Akkada, oldest apex body of Hinduism. From Atal Akkada, Mahanirvani was formed. So that Acharya, Atal Akkada Acharya, he was here yesterday. Today, he will be visiting this hotel where we are staying, this place. Yesterday, we went to see him in his ashram. I am hoping tomorrow or day after tomorrow, in next few days, any one morning satsang he may come and grace. We will request him to come on any one day morning satsang. He is highly intellectual. At the age of 10 he took sannyas and now he is more than 80 or maybe 85. 70 years he is in the sadhu samaj. Among the sadhus, when we were all talking, he was sharing something. When he heard about all the organizing and the program we are doing here, he said, he made a statement, Maharajji, Krishna played flute, anyone can play. Krishna danced, anyone can dance. But Krishna lifted the Govardhana hill. Asatya sadhaka means making impossibility into possibility. That makes him an incarnation. With that note he told, Maharaji, the work you do makes you an incarnation. That is the solid proof. It is the karma, the making impossibility into possibility. Then he went on to explain the whole science. Please listen. A man who stops with the idea of impossibility continues to be in the lower worlds, lower existence. Man who goes on making impossibilities into possibility achieves Ishwaratva, leadership, consciousness. Kalpataru is science of initiating you into possibility. Please understand. I am not just giving you some technique to make what you want as reality, like this, the book, The Secret. One book became very popular, The Secret. It just gives you some technique, some key. I am not doing that to you. Same way, I am not just doing the job of making one of your desire into reality by blessing. The job of a mystic. I am not doing only that. Understand, I am trying to do, I am doing both. Giving you the science of making what you want as reality and making one of your desire into reality so that you understand the power of this science and start living this science in your life. So understand the few principles of this science. The first principle, decide not to live with your default future. Second, first, Decide not to live with your default future. Second, understand rewriting your future is simply possible. Third, SDHD you carry, self-doubt, hatred, denial you carry. It's the right word I use, SDHD. Self-doubt, hatred and denial. The SDHD you carry is the only obstacle stops making what you want as reality. SDHD is the only obstacle causing what you want as reality. Listen. Complete with your SDHD, self-doubt, hatred, denial. Complete with your SDHD. Actually, when you are suffering with your SDHD, you hate everything around you. You curse everything around you. You abuse everything around you. You are waiting to blame everything around you. The moment you find one small mistake, I told you na, I was telling, this is all fake, this is all wrong, this is all foolishness. This is one of the biggest suffering all psychiatrists and psychoanalysts suffer. If you are a doctor in the field of psychiatry or psychoanalysis, you don't need a separate curse. Unless you complete every day with your SDHD, please understand the psychiatric profession is very dangerous. I have seen in my life. And you also need to know, as per the statistics, the largest suicide rate profession is psychiatrists. Because their SDHD goes so high. Psychiatrists, psychoanalysts should do completion every day with themselves, because they listen to so much of problems, difficulties, impossibility. If they don't complete and protect themselves, they become like that. So much of junk is dumped on them, they become junk. They become almost like a garbage, dustbin. I learnt a lesson, never associate yourself with a psychiatrist, psychoanalyst, unless they do completion with themselves. Otherwise, they are going to dump all the junk on you. No, really, whatever is dumped on you, you should complete and keep yourself in a high space of energy. Otherwise, you will doubt everything around you. You can't trust anything around you. Understand? Not able to see the possibility is the worst punishment in the life. Now, I lead you step by step into the science of possibility. First few minutes, please take the paper and pen. Write any one desire you want to cause as reality. One desire you want to cause as reality, please pen down. And whatever you think is the reason why that desire will not become reality, the doubt, incompletions, fears, anxiety, you have related to that one desire. Why you think it is difficult, or it may be delayed, or it is impossible to make that one desire into reality. Pen down all your incompletions, doubt, hatred, denial related to that desire. If you look in, everything will boil down to the self-doubt, self-hatred and self-denial. At one point, you carry a deep doubt about you. You may be carrying that you are not qualified for that desire to become reality. Or you may be thinking, because many times you failed, this time also it is not possible to make that into reality. Namah Shivaya. Take few minutes, pen down clearly, so that during the meditation you will be able to complete with all that. Now, please sit straight, close your eyes, complete with whatever incompletions you wrote one by one. By reliving them and reliving them. Complete with all the ideas of impossibility you are carrying. Complete with all the incompletions you are carrying about that one desire. You want to cause us reality. Bring complete completion and create the space for that one desire to become reality. Namah Shivaya. Let you all achieve, experience, live, express, radiate, share and explode in eternal bliss. Nithyananda.
Nithyananda Dhyanapitham, Nithyananda Nagar off Mysore Road, Bidadi, Bangalore 562109. Contact 097422033111. www.nithyananda.org. www.youtube.com/Life Bliss Foundation.